Welcome back to another lecture on quantum derivative and its application. Today we are going to see the product rule in quantum derivative. Let f of x and g of x be two arbitrary functions, then what we have, then we will find out what is the quantum derivative of f of x into g of x. So we have to find out the quantum derivative of the product of the function. So here this is nothing but we have f of qx into quantum derivative of g of x plus g of x into quantum derivative of f of x. So this is one form. We can write another form, we can also write, or dq f of x g of x will be our g of qx quantum derivative of f of x plus f of x quantum derivative of g of x. Now we will try to find the formula, means how this formula came. So first we will see the form, that is we have quantum derivative of f of x, we know that is f of qx minus f of x divided by q minus 1 into x. Okay. Similarly, the quantum derivative of g of x will be what? G of qx minus g of x by q minus 1 into x. Now we will try to find out this quantum derivative of this product. Okay. So how we will find out? Let us see. Now d or quantum derivative of f of x into g of x. So if I want to write this by using the definition, what it will become? F of qx into g of qx minus f of x into g of x divided by q minus 1 into x. Okay, this one. Now what we have here, f of qx into f of gx we have. So this we can also write in the form of this. So f of q, this is qx, g of qx. Now what I will do, I will subtract one term and add one term. So minus f of qx, if I f of qx into g of x. Okay. So this I will do, then plus same thing, f of qx into g of x. If I do, then there will be no harm, and the last term is minus f of x into g of x. Okay. So this is the form, divided by what? Q minus 1 into x. I hope it is clear. Now next what we will do? Next we will solve it. So We will solve this one. So here in the first two term, what we will do? So first two term we have to take here f of qx, f of qx. We will take f of qx common. Okay, and what remain? G of qx minus g of x. Okay, so this I will write, and if I take these two term, then along with this q minus 1 x, so it becomes this into q minus 1 into x, plus what we have in this two term, what we have, gx is common, you take g of x common, then what, f of qx minus f of x divided by q minus 1 into x. Okay, clear? Next, what we will see? We will see here. Now, if you see this, so f of qx and you see this part, if you see this part, it is nothing but the formula what, d of or quantum derivative of g of x. Okay, clear? Now plus similarly this is g of x into this part, again you would see this part is quantum derivative of f of x. Fine. Now here a point to be noted that this is the first way we can represent the product of f of x and g of x and its derivative. We will find out the derivative of the product f of x, g of x. Now here we have done what changes we can see here, f of qx, g of qx minus f of x, g of x was there. So here I have subtracted f of qx, g of x, then I added the same term. Now if I write here, or if I subtract f of x, g of qx and add f of x, g of qx, then the other form come that we have, you can see here so this is the first one what we have got. Now second combination, if you do, this thing will come. So whatever function you can take, the same answer will come, either you use this formula or second formula. So we will see what answer we are getting now. Okay, so here we will take one example and we see what answer we are getting. So we got d of q, f of x, g of x, and this is the formula what we have. This is f of qx into d or quantum derivative of g of x plus g of x quantum derivative of f of x. Okay. Now we will take one example. Here we will take an example where f of x we will write e to the power x and g of x we are writing x square. Then what will be d q f of x, g of x. So this we need to find out. So this one will be what? The function f of qx. So f of x is e to the power x, so it will be e to the power qx. Then dq of gx. Okay, now we write dq of x square. okay, plus gx, that is x square, and dq of fx, that is dq of e to the power x. Now, if you refer my previous lecture, then there we have found out the quantum derivative of standard functions, where you can get the quantum derivative of x square, quantum derivative of e to the power x. So, if we use that, what answer we will get? So, e to the power qx and quantum derivative of x square will be 1 plus q into x. For this, you can refer my previous video where we have solved how to, or we have got how to find out the quantum derivative of standard functions. So, this will be x square, and this dq e to the power x will be e to the power x into e to the power q minus 1 into x minus 1 by q minus 1 into x. Okay. This is the final answer that we are getting for quantum derivative of e to the power x into x square. Now, here we will see, let q tends to 1, means we will verify that the quantum derivative will give the standard derivative of e to the power x x square when q tends to 1 or not. Now, q tends to 1. So, what happens? It will be, can see dq f of x g of x. Okay, we will see this one will be what? Now, q tends to 1, it will be e to the power 1 into x. So, e to the power x, and this is 1 plus 1, 2x. So, we can write 2x e to the power x. Okay, plus this is x square, you can write x square, then e to the power x, and limit x tends to this entire function, x tends to this entire will be 1. So, finally, what answer we are getting? We are getting that d q tends to 1 will be (2x e to the power x plus x square e to the power x). Now, in standard derivative, d by dx of x square e to the power x or d by dx of e to the power x x square, what we have will be the first function derivative of second function, okay, plus second function derivative of first function, and finally we are getting same, that is 2x e to the power x plus x square e to the power x. So, this will be same representation that we have, and we can verify that by taking one example, we can verify and validate that this formula is also correct. And in this way, you can find out when we have two different functions or three functions and multiple functions are there. So, this rule can be applied and you can get the quantum derivative. And as we mentioned already in the previous lectures, that depending on the q value, means q varies from 0 to 1. Okay. So, in that we can find out the nature of the derivative, okay, or the local behavior of the derivative when we have the product of the functions e to the power x x square. You can also find out, or you can also visualize by graph how the graphs behaves when q approaches to 1 and q approaches to 0 for your better clarity. Thank you.